should probably actually get into my... Yeah, I know. Could you let me... Oh my god, could you let me open this? No? Okay, well. In that case, then. Just give me a second. Alright. Oh, shoot. Forgot to fix my stream information. Give me a second. My stream still thinks this is a Hades stream. I can't have that. Yes. Oh, great. Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Now I might have to end the stream for it to, No, okay. Has the stream changed for you? Is it now saying that it's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream? It's alright. Oops. Nope, still says Hades, huh? That is annoying. Let me... It's possibly just still saying Hades because you haven't reloaded the stream, so let me just... Nope. I just reloaded the stream on my end, and seems to still be saying Hades. Oh, there we are. Now it's changed back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah. So, it just probably still says Hades on your end because, it hasn't had to reload. Okay. Now I believe... Yeah, we were going to the Northern Desert. Is where we were going. Yep. Okay. Great. So... Oh, this is perfect. Okay. So the problem I was having last time was that I needed to go and get more food because we're going to the desert. Yes. So I'm gonna go real quick and grab those apples. No, I didn't want to store anything. But I did want to see if we have a... Put everything in order. No, we sold all that. I wanted to see if we had like a Picho scarf. I'm actually gonna take a couple of those and one of those. I just clicked enter, which does nothing because as with every time I restart this game, I think I've forgotten most of the controls. I'm so lucky that all the controls are in basically the same place. Well, we weren't paying attention. Dugtrio went off somewhere himself. Where's he gotten to? Have you all happened to see Dugtrio anywhere? That's an excellent question. He's probably at the cliff. I'm gonna go and check. He's probably just, I don't know, getting inspiration from the sea or something. Yeah, here he is. We must postpone our journey. Must participate in the capture of Gurvile. We'll capture him without fail, though it is frightening. We will do our best. It's probably especially frightening for them because they're, like, a ground type. Super weak to him. And he's Grovile. Alright. So we are going up to the northern desert. This is the sound of me keeping hydrated. Northern desert is through here. If a time gear really is here, Grovile should show up here for sure. Yep, just some of these Pokemon, like Corphish and Dugtrio, I really feel are not best suited to the capture of Grovile. Like, maybe they should just, like, keep on what they're doing and everyone else can go and fight Grovile. I swear to God, I'm going to continually begin every episode by forgetting which Pokemon I brought with me and thinking that my friends are enemies, because I almost just fucking force-palmed Shard into nothing. Like, that was almost the end of Shard's life. Okay. This is great. Why would I want anyone to learn Amnesia? Come on. Get that weak shit out of here. Yes, traps exist in this game. That is not going to stop me from just running blithely into every encounter. And if you think it is, you're wrong. Thank you, Torin, for basically doing nothing to everybody rather than doing something to one of them. That was extraordinarily helpful of you. I have to turn off those moves. Just give me a second. Just turning all those off. Yes, thank you. Only useful moves. I'm gonna get so full of boxes by the end of this that I'm just gonna have nothing else in my bag. Alright. Quick attack, and then... Really, Baltoy? Was that necessary? How did... Oh. Yes, I will accept a Cubone. Your name. Your name's gonna be Cube. Yep. And then I don't know. Yeah, Baltoy just ended Shard, and it's like, there isn't even like a type thing, which has me concerned that the problem... I'm actually going to send Shard home. The problem I think was level, and the fact that he's a low health Pokemon. I sent him home to see if he really was all that underleveled compared to, say, Cube here. But he's actually not that far behind. Yeah, Baltoy's just strong. Jesus Christ, Baltoy. Okay. Joke's on you, Larvitar. Most of my team is invulnerable to sandstorms. Not like me, but you know, I'll be fine. Sandshrew. Go away. Go home, Sandshrew. I know this is your home, but go home. Was that me? That was me. Really, you think I'm going to learn Screech at level 23? Pathetic. That's a pathetic offering. Fuck you, game. This is an errand, so I've gotta, yeah, do that. Yeah, go to a part of your home I'm not in. Like, just stand across the room and just hold still. Even if you did hold still, though, I'm sure Torin would just do that, so, you know. Maybe you were doing your best, but... Oh, don't be like that. That move can absolutely destroy you if you're like... If you get hit by every one of them, which is more likely than you think. Especially when you're like, oh man, I really should not have been trying this one, like right now. Like I'm maybe a little under leveled. Really glad that so far Torin, he was sleeping. Torin. See, like that. God. All of my reviver seeds are being used, and it's just for shit like this. Ugh, you're useless. Cube, what are you even doing? In fact, Cube, let me look at your moves. What do you got? Oh, you've got useless moves. I see. Well, I'm not going to let you get into a physical fight. But I'm gonna give you Growl so that, you know, your enemy is weaker every turn I take to get to you. Because that's fucking absurd. Like, we're definitely not underleveled, but, like, our partners are. Like, Cube and Barbara, definitely. Well, I guess, like, Cube isn't underleveled, he just has nothing useful. Like, he's got 4 moves and not one of them does damage. Okay, I'm just gonna extricate us from this situation right now. Because I don't see this ending well. So far, I've been getting really, really lucky with the, the everything. Mostly just getting in the, yes, I will. I don't know what to name this. Can I just... Okay, yeah, sure. Sandshrew's fine. And I'm gonna get rid of Cube, because Cube has nothing. Cube has nothing, and nothing is not what I need right now. Like, I'll take Cube to the Electivire Link shop or something when we get back in town and, like, give him a move that'll actually do something. But for right now, we don't need that. Usually I'm so much better in thinking about nicknames. Yeah, basically. Like... It was just that Cube literally has no, like, offensive moves. Like, it would have kept Cube and been like, oh, he's just a bit shit. But no, he literally can't do anything. So if an enemy comes from behind, it's just like the end of Cube. There's nothing he can do. Alright. See, this is why I brought all of the ground types. Because the sandstorm, it would have just killed everyone. Yeah. I don't even know how many reviver seeds I have left. Because they just keep losing them to stupid shit. Like, here, how many did I bring? I brought a lot, but not nearly enough. Just gonna eat these plain seeds. Get them out of my inventory so that they don't get in the way of me picking up a box. I'm glad you hit me with absolutely none of that, because I believe Pin Missile is a bug type move, and I believe I am also weak to that. Thanks, Carnivine. Thanks for the money. Let's just leave. I don't have any more force palms to deal with that, and it's just going to take 5 million years. So let's just not. Oh, it's a fucking Carnivine. Okay, that went over much easier than I thought it would. And now watch me do the puzzle to get everybody's stats fixed. Ugh. I hate Carnivine with every fiber of my being. They're the most unnecessary Pokemon. We didn't need you here, lowering my stats like a dick. I'm already out of everything. Alright, Dorn, you're gonna deal with this one. Oh, you're not gonna deal with this one, because there is no this one. Now there is. Handle that. Thank you. I don't have any more move juice. Alright, we're just gonna ignore this. Now I'm gonna pick that up, even though I won't need it. That there is the reason why I brought so many fucking apples. You might notice it's called grimy food. What happens when you eat grimy food? Is fun. I'm gonna use that because I'm standing right here. Oh, it only did a stat thing this time. I'm so glad. Do I have elixirs? I have elixirs. Why am I not using elixirs? I'm dumb is the reason I'm not using elixirs. I'm dumb and I forgot bringing them. Hopefully I only need one more elixir for the entire remainder of the thing though. Okay. Use that. And then... Well, it doesn't matter then, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter if I don't hit it. Oh, I accidentally clicked there, that's why Runt suddenly looked the other way. Oh dear. Great, great, I'm glad. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you made that choice. I'm actually not going to get a Lairon because I believe they evolve from Aeron, and I never get the second or third evolution in a line if I don't already have the first. Like, I get the first just so that, like, if they evolve, it's on my watch. And also, it makes it easier to find recruits. Because if you have 3 times as many recruits, it's harder to find what you're looking for than if you've just got 1 for every evolutionary line. Yeah. Well, Northern Desert wasn't as bad as I remember, but that's only because of plot reasons. Like sand whirlpools will be pulled in if we get too close. It's dangerous here. Yeah, no shit, Torin. Don't see anything around here that remotely looks like a time gear. Maybe there's nothing here. This feeling, it's like the one I got at Fogbound Lake. Yep, you got it. You got it just immediately. I know this place. Maybe I've only heard of this place, but it seems like I've been here before. Can't tell which. Either way, I do know this place. What's the matter? You were off in your own thoughts there. Well, there seems to be nothing here. How disappointing. Report our findings. I like how Torin decides that, like, I'm daydreaming so badly he needs to physically push me out of the desert. Yep, nobody found anything. Went out to the eastern forest just like we were told, but there's nothing really there but forest. He's like, nothing to see here. Just quicksand. As for Crystal Cave, it was chock full of crystals. Mighty pretty cave, I tell you. It was so pretty that I just couldn't help myself to a crystal. When'd you pick that up? I was with you the whole time, I never noticed. Our objective was to find a time gear. We all failed to achieve our objective, but you had the nerve to collect a souvenir totally unrelated to the mission. I mean, it was a cave full of crystals. It's fine. It's fine, Doug Trio. It's not even that big of a deal. He just picked up a crystal. It's one tiny treasure for myself, that's all. Search efforts ended fruitlessly. This is vexing. Thought the search locations we chose held promise. I blame my lack of knowledge. I am truly chastened. Goodness no, you mustn't blame yourself. I was... Oh shit, I skipped over that while I was trying to get a better look at it. Nonetheless, our efforts have ended in failure, that's a fact, but being hard on ourselves is pointless. Reconsider our plan, devise a different strategy. Yeah. Yeah, we should sleep. Yeah. Can't even hear if there's like a tone. Oh, I can hear that. Alright. And that brings us back to today. Presently, the great Dusknoir and I are working on a new strategy. While we develop the strategy, we ask you to search for the time gears on your own initiative. That is all. We're supposed to search on our own today. Where should we go? We can search all we want, but we don't have a clue. Yesterday when we were out there, yep, you got the same feeling as you did at Fogbound Lake. Maybe that means something. That's right. Yesterday at the quicksand pits, we assumed that it was a dead end for our search, but maybe there really are secrets there. We off in another daydream. But when we were there yesterday, we didn't find anything. Experienced the same sensation at Fogbound Lake, yeah. Well then, that's settled. Let's go back to the desert. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to us there. Do you have something to say on the matter? Ooh, I'm interested in a treasure called Mystery Part. It's a legendary item that's veiled in mystery, yeah? But my partner Murkrow, she's like, I have no interest in a drab and dingy thing like that. What am I to do with her? What I find most intriguing right now is the golden mask. My partner Shuppet isn't keen on the idea at all. She refuses with silly reasons like, it sounds so garish and tacky. I love these two. I don't know why they work together. They never want the same thing. Do you have anything interesting to say? No, you're just gonna talk about the events of the world. And how stealing time gears is totally wrong and bad, you guys. Yeah. It's like, Murkrow can't even wear a mask. She just likes the aesthetic. Oh, hi you. I'd like you to help Paris. Ooh, that gives me a TM flamethrower. Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna take the two that I've got with me right now. Say if you take a time gear away, the time stops where the time gear was. Time stopping might not make any difference to us. We're not moving either way. Oh hey, it's Team Tasty again. You want to help too if we hear anything about Grovyle? We can do other jobs, but I think, considering, it'd be fine to just go back to Quicksand Desert. Grovyle, huh? Can't say I've heard of him. Hi, Kecleon. It sucks a whole bunch that you don't have reviver seeds, because 2 of my recruits just wasted a bunch. But that's fine. Yep, it is time for the boxes. Hopefully these will have reviver seeds. The box was this vile seed. Zatu, that's literally the opposite of what I said. And this box was an Azuridu, so that's... Whoops. Yep, I don't have any boxes. Okay. What am I storing? I'm gonna store an apple and a big apple, because I don't think I'll need that many. Considering how little I used getting there, I don't think I'm gonna need 2 while I'm there. I don't need 2 of those. I'm gonna keep a vile seed on me, just in case. Yeah. I do need some apples. Just not as many. As I thought I did. I think I really overpacked there. Elixirs. I think I've still got one. Man, I'm really running low on reviver seeds. 3 will have to do. Please take my money, Duskull. Oh my god, did you see how much I have? Wow. 16,000. 100. A lot. It's a lot. Sorry for clearing my throat there. Oh. Has my egg hatched? Could it? Will it? Nope. Yeah, I've got a lot of money. I'm very wealthy, but only in this game. Alright. So we're going to Quicksand Desert. I could technically, I think, have gone through Northern Desert a second time to level up more, but that would just waste a bunch of items. Yep, we're back. But it still seems like there's nothing here. Just this white sand stretching out in front of us. It's just my dad texting me good night. Good night. Yeah, they'll let you skip it if you don't want to. And quicksand pits. Is there something more here? What kinds of secrets are hidden here? Well... But looking over this, I have to admit Torrin's right. There really is nothing here but the desert and the quicksand pits. And aside from those pits, there's nothing. Yeah. Yeah, Runt. I think we should jump in quicksand. You want us to jump into the quicksand? Are you serious? Are you seriously suggesting this? Do you want to maybe think it through? Did you misspeak? Alright. I've thought about it for 5 seconds, and I'm pretty sure it's fine. I have faith in you. It's all thanks to you that I've come so far. Yeah. We've done this before, haven't we, Torrin? And I was right that time. Guided by supernatural visions, and so I must be right this time. Obviously. Yep. Put my faith in you that time too. I was able to go on them because you helped me be brave. My feelings haven't changed since then. So let's jump into these quicksand pits. Yep. We fell through from up there. You were right. Yep. Well, this is a good place to spawn. Let's just go through there. Thanks. Okay. Now, Torrin, don't wake. Torrin, we were almost out of the room. It was almost over. I mean, to be fair, we would have had to wake him up to go that way anyways. Because it looks like that's a dead end over to the side here. But still, we didn't know that yet. Yeah, it was a dead end. Alright. I guess murder is always the only way forward. When you're Torin. Alright, that guy's asleep too. Don't wake him up, Torin. Please, for the love of God. It's like, but then if I turn it off... No, I should. I'm gonna... But I know for a fact that I'm gonna forget to turn it back on when we're in the middle of like a monster house or something, and I'm just gonna die because of it. Yeah, could you deal with that, Barbara? Barbara's my secretary, apparently. Don't do that. I don't like it. Thanks. Cheers. Yes, a drought orb in the desert. I'm surprised there aren't more of them, to be quite frank. Like, this place should be just full of drought orbs. Oh no. Oh no. That's not going to end well. Well, I'll meet up with one of my recruits here. You are a bug type. So using a fighting type move against you would be dumb. I feel bad that I couldn't think of a name for Sandshrew. And I don't think I can rename them, so her name is just forever Sandshrew. Oh, his name. I feel bad. Oh, no, Barbara. At least I know Sandshrew. Okay, I've met back up with Barbara. Well, Torin, you can handle that. Come on. You're a grass type. That should be easy for you. Okay. It's just a trip trap. And I'm gonna put the somnoscope back on, because I know I'm gonna forget that too. Give that to me. Alright. That's some grimy ass food. Oh my god. Okay. This is going to make a member of my team fall asleep, but there really was no way around that. God, this desert's so full of traps. Yes, water is very important in the desert where I am streaming from currently. I don't know if you know this, but I live in a desert. That's not true. That's a lie. Yeah, could you yeah, thanks. Could you just not be in front of me? Oh, cool. I'm glad that was a dead end. Glad I wasted my precious hunger and food meters. And part of my, you know, turn count until I get blown out of this dungeon. Doing that. I'm so glad. Hello. Would you like to, yeah? Do you want to come closer? It's on the internet, so it must be true. Grimy food. There's so much grimy food in the desert. Alright. Oh, hi, Sandslash. Could you not? I guess you have to, huh? Yeah. I just like, once food becomes grimy food, do other exploration teams just throw it on the ground? That feels incredibly wasteful. I mean, I say that, I'm probably not going to eat it either, but it's wasteful when they do it. Oh, hi. Oh, look at this little bug. It's so weak, but I just love Ninsada. Please don't. You did it. You did the thing I specifically was asking you not to do. Let's put my insomnoscope back on. Alright, you are a steel type. Let's just do that. Man, Barbara is leveling up fast. Yeah. That's fair. Maybe their inventories were just so full up with boxes that they had to drop all of their disgusting food on the floor. Well, I am going to just real quick buy. You know, it's good for experience. Yeah. Barbara's workout routine consists mainly of traversing deserts. Alright. Okay, I didn't actually mean to do that. But now it just feels like I hate my recruits so much that I would rather waste move juice than, like, help them. I didn't mean to do that, Sandshrew. It happened to the recruit I didn't name, and that feels even worse. Feels even more purposeful and targeted. I'm sorry, Sandshrew. I should have just given him a really stupid name like Sandy or something, because then he'd at least have a name. And he'd know that I tried. I'm sorry, Sandshrew. I really do appreciate you. I appreciate how you're invulnerable to sandstorms. Oh, well, here's this, so I'm going to eat some grimy food. Yep. I will say, this game, Explorers of Sky, good note, status effects seem to resolve either way slower or way faster. Like, it seems to have been balanced to the two extremes. Fuck, I didn't even need to eat that grimy food. 'Cause this was here. How are you feeling? Are you mad at me? I'm sorry, Sandshrew. Yep, let's go on. Like, it's either centuries before I can move again, or it's like instant, like it didn't even happen. I'm saying like a lot. I need to stop that. Alright. Please don't do that. Please, Skorupi. That's true. Sandshrew is perfect the way he is. he's great, and I value him so much. Please don't leave, Sandshrew. Sandshrew appreciation parties will be held. Huh? Skateboard. Also, we are now in the quicksand pit, which just feels strange. I'm really, really glad that despite the particle effects, rapid spin is not a flying type move, because we would be dead if it was. Grimy food. Fucking trip trap. Oh my god, there are so many trip traps. Which, like, I guess that makes sense. You're in the desert, footing would be uneven, but... Yeah, hi, Skorupi. I don't like you. Oh! Ignore me saying I didn't like you. Your name is Screw. I don't actually hate Skorupi. I just hate them when they're not on my side. You know? Go home, Screw. See, Sandshrew, we treat everyone poorly. No. I actually, oh, I should have named it Tailface after my Skorupi in Sword and Shield. Let me explain why his name is Tailface, because that doesn't make any sense when you look at Skorupi. It's because I hadn't checked to see what Pokemon were in Sword and Shield, and so I didn't know Skorupi was there. And I saw a Skorupi in the grass, and all you see— holy shit. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. That was bad. All you see when you see a... Let's petrify that Skorupi. All you see of it in the grass in Sword and Shield is, of course, its big old tail just sticking above the grass. So when I saw it, having played Sinnoh, like a lot, knowing what a Skorupi looks like, my dumbass was like, huh, that looks like a cool new Pokemon that I am desperate to have on my fucking team. Like, I need that. It was not a cool new Pokemon I needed to have on my team. It was a Skorupi. Because I thought that the tail was like the head with two like really cool looking horns, and I just thought like it looked cool. And then I was like, oh, of course it looks cool. It's a Skorupi. Hi, you. Oh, it might help if I hit the right button here. So that's why my Skorupi is called Tailface. I love Skorupi. They are not a weird imp thing with cool horns, though. Which is what I thought Tailface was when I first saw him. I love Tailface. Tailface is a Drapion now, and... Oh, this is a good thing to come into. While one of my, Pokemon is still injured. Let's use a Totterorb. How did it miss that Sandshrew? Alright. fine. Oh, vacuum cut. You are right. Please. If you don't use it at all during this, then I don't even... Okay. So I should also change their tactics. Barbara. Go after foes. Torin. Because this way, they won't go near foes. If I have Let's Go together, they won't go near foes unless I move them near foes. If I say go after foes, they're like, okay, I am fighting. This is a fight. You know? Oh, I'm so glad Ninsada are weak. Or rather, that's Ninjask, I think. Either way, I'm glad they're weak. Oh, shoot. Barbara, you gonna be okay? Okay. Ooh, Mega Drain. So something I've never understood is why Mega Drain has more move juice than Absorb. Considering Absorb does less damage and gives you less health. Because typically the way that they're balanced is that the more powerful moves, have less move juice. But this time they were just like, nah, go for it, man. Yeah, Mega Drain is better in literally every way. And I'm so glad they did that, but also why did they do that? Oh, great. Okay. So some of these Pokemon are starting to recover from confusion, which isn't good. Yeah, I know Barbara needs healing. But she's a water type, so that could happen. So I'm gonna do this, and then when Barbara gets in contact with those three, I'm gonna heal her. Okay. No, Hippodon, don't do that. Okay, it's just Yawn. I do have an Oran Berry. Okay. Whew. That was stressful. Oh, Barbara's about to fall asleep, which is why she didn't do a quote. You can see. Yep. So you can tell if a Pokemon has a status effect when they level up by if they do a quote. It's just a nice reminder. Yeah, we got so many boxes from that. Your name is gonna be Big Lad. Potato? Do you want me to name my hippopotamus Tomato? Potato? Jesus Christ. Because I will. Because that's a better name than Big Lad. Your name is Potato. Thanks. Potato's going back to the guild now. Thanks, bud. Okay, so many boxes. Which means I need to clear out the inventory a little. Oh, on the ground. So I'm actually gonna get Torin to eat that. And then the silver gummy I've currently got. Oh, I've got a clear gummy and a silver gummy. Will be fed to Barbara and Sandshrew. Oh, and I should also tell them while we're here grimy food first. But I can't eat it. I'm not next to a thing. What was I gonna do? I was gonna change their tactics back to following me. Because if I leave their tactics this way, they will just go after every enemy they see, and I will never see them again. They will get lost. Okay, do I have... Yes, I do have room for that. And now we can turn vacuum cut back off where it belongs. Torrent moves vacuum cut. This is a dead end, right? No, it might not be. Yeah, but if you drop the grimy food, it's just so wasteful. I know it's just pixels on a screen. You know, it's not real food. Well, I guess the people here will eat it. These feral Pokemon. Bruh. Do you mind? Thank you. Oh, come on. No, it's a steel type, just force bomb, thank you. Alright. Deal with this yourself, Torin. I can't be arsed. Oh my god, are you Torin. For the love of God. You're useless. Buddy. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You're kidding me. You're killing me. Okay. Oh, I wasn't holding my somnoscope, so I couldn't, can't drop something you're not holding. What did you just eat out of my bag, you piece of garbage? You just used my max elixir? Oh, you little fucker. I can't believe you just ate my max elixir. Like, literally anything else would have been fine. But I need that. Like, now. Okay, I'm just gonna... so that the most amount of people can, like... hit it. Since its evasiveness is up. I shouldn't be doing that. It's a bug type. I know that those are, like, strong against fighting, and yet my brain immediately defaults to Force Palm. Like, what am I doing? Yeah. Like, I love Ninjask, but also Ninjask, why are you doing this to me? What have I ever done to you, Ninjask? Ugh. Well, I can't heal, so I guess I'm wasting another orange berry. That was not supposed to go to Sandshrew. Oh. No, don't do that. It was really dumb of me, I know. I didn't want to have to waste my last orange berry. You an orange berry? No, you're money. I'll take money. That was a really dumb thing I did. That was so embarrassing. No, come on. Just let me hit you, man. It'll be over so much quicker. See, that's what I was looking for. That's the kind of compliance are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I'm having none of this. How do I get rid of this situation? I mean, I could just... Alright, you deal with that. Oh, hang on. Anyways, we're not there anymore. I just had no patience for that. It's just I have a one monster house limit. Just like originally I was gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna take the few steps there and it's gonna be a couple of turns until I can get there, but and like, you know, my friends will just have to fight it out, like whatever. And then I was like, no wait, hang on, I have a roll call orb. Like, we don't even need to engage with this at all. Oh my god, could you just use a water type move? You're a water type, Barbara. Like, your moves are super effective against everything here. Just use your goddamn brain. Ooh, Fury Cutter. Swift isn't a very good move, is it? Never misses. Fury Cutter's a bug type move, though. It'd be nice to diversify, like, our moves a little. But I don't want to take away Scratch, because that has a lot of move juice. I think I'll get rid of Swift. Swift's not that great, like... Okay. Stop doing that. Alright. Somebody else handle that. Actually, hang on. I can still be involved. I just can't be in front. That's just grimy food. Okay. Money, and then leave. Since my stomach is getting low, I'm gonna eat more grimy food. Which again, that resolved in a single, like, in a single thing. Turn. I'm gonna do this. There's a 50-50 shot that I would be using up a reviver seed there. But... oh, that was actually good. Okay. You know what? That was actually good, and I appreciate it. Thank God. This is fantastic. I didn't expect to see this. This huge lake sprawling underground. Something's glowing way over there. That light. I'm sure I've seen it before. Yep, it's time gear. Yep, somehow everything's fine. The light could be coming from a time gear. We need to get a closer look at it. Oh, yep, hi. Wait, what? Who are you? Why'd you come here? Why? We just came to look for a time gear. That's the worst thing you could have said, Torin. If you won't leave the time gear alone, I'll stop you. Hi, Miss Spirit. Here at the deep underground lake, I protect the time gear. I won't allow you to disturb the time gear. Yep. Torin, if you had just chosen your words a little more carefully, we would not be in this situation. So I'm actually going to, whoops, I am going to tell these two to go after foes. Because I don't want to be doing all the fighting. Like, Torin, could you not have, like, thought of a different way to say that? That's less self-incriminating. Fucking Mess Spirit has not hit me once, I don't think. There we go. Yeah. Jesus Christ, Mess Spirit. You're weak as shit. Can't let you take the time gear. Will you please listen? I know I worded it wrong, but we didn't come here to steal your time gear. Don't lie to me. Yuxi used his telepathy to tell me what happened. I know the time gear from Fogbound Lake was stolen by a guy who looks a lot like you, Torin. No. None of them are really good guardians, like... Okay. Yuxi, Mesper, and Azelf are weak-ass legendaries. They're legendaries, but they're fucking weak as hell, like... They aren't like, you know, raising masses of land from the sea. They are just like, Yuxi is knowledge, so he's a fucking nerd who probably lives in a library or something. Yeah. He was probably just like, it's a grass type. It's green. Like, Mess Spirit is emotion, so she's like a whiny bitch. And Azelf is willpower, who's the only one that I think could be physically strong. No, we didn't do it. Then who's responsible? Oh yeah, this. That would probably be me. Yep. Who are you, and why do you look suspiciously like this other guy? I must apologize, but I will be taking that time gear. So get out of my way. You are too weak to even, like, look at me. Won't let you take the time gear. I have no choice then. Yep. You lost that fight. You sustained serious damage. Ignore that. So don't push it. Won't let you take the time gear. Alright. Sorry about that. Forgive me, I have no quarrel with any of you. Also, I mean, I completely understand Barbara and Sandshrew just sitting back. Because, I mean, look at their types. And look at him. Oh, sorry for the burp. But I'm taking that time gear. See if he's taking it. I'm sorry. Yuxi must not have been talking about you. Yeah, no shit. Like, did he not say, hey, a Grovile took the time gear? Yeah. Basically, like, they're like, what, 4 levels behind us? I understand them sitting behind and being like, I can't. Also, you would think, okay, you would think Mess Spirit would be like, hey, Yuxi, what Pokemon took the time gear? Like, yeah, it was taken, but by who? Oh yeah, Runt's knocked out JoJo pose. It's bad, we have to get out of here. Because time is stopping. Oh, this is not what's supposed to be happening. There we go, now it's yeah, these shitty guardians. Like, you would think, how long have they been guarding these time gears? You'd think they'd know better. It's happening because the thief took the time gears, so time in this whole area is stopping. If we don't hurry, we'll be trapped in time. Run with all your might, but don't move faster than walking speed. They literally have a really fast running animation that they didn't use. Anyways, the clouds lifted over Quicksand Cave in the vicinities of the arid area. Yep. Oh, I'll have to stop after this next story beat, because it's 10:30. Promised a shorter stream. But let's just sit through the only option. I have a pin that's just that, like the time gear with the glow around it. Thank you for helping with the criminal investigation. We have Mess Spirit under protection. Her safety is assured. We are dedicating all resources to the pursuit of Grovile. If you come across any information related to this case, please let us know. Let's cooperate to bring this criminal to justice. It's okay, actually. I've kind of got a bit of a headache, so I think it's best if I'm not talking super loud for that much longer. I'm absolutely astonished. So there was a lake deep under the northern desert? That wasn't all. A time gear was also down there? Yeah, but about that time gear, Grovile stole it. We failed to even slow him down. In the end, that's the same as doing nothing at all. That's not true. Y'all did great work. It's a shame about this whole thing. There's no clue telling us what we should do next. If only I had one tiny hint. Where will Grovile strike next? We have no way of knowing. It's too bad the opportunity to just catch him slipped away. We're back to square one. Maybe not. Not necessarily. There are some clues. One time gear was at Fogbound Lake, guarded by Yuxi. Another time gear was at the underground lake, guarded by Mess Spirit. Mess Spirit told us something interesting. Mess Spirit knew that time gear was stolen, alerted her by telepathy. Yep, I should have known. There's an ancient legend. It is believed that Yuxi is the being of knowledge, and that Mess Spirit is the being of emotion. But 3 Pokemon in total represent the spiritual world, and are said to keep the world in balance. It's another Pokemon. The last of the trio is Azelf, known as the being of willpower. Yuxi and Mess Spirit both guarded time gears, therefore Azelf may likely be protecting a time gear. If we could locate Azelf, we might find a time gear, may have a chance of seeing the thief. All 3 are said to dwell at lakes. It's a fact that both Yuxi and Mess Spirit were encountered at lakes. As such, I believe Azelf will also be found at a lake somewhere. Let's keep something in mind. Yuxi's lake was located on a high plateau. Mess Spirit's lake was hidden beneath the desert. In both cases, the lakes were in very unusual places. So, lake where Azelf lived, it will be somewhere we least expect it to be. We shouldn't look for water in the usual places. Yeah, I feel renewed admiration for you. It's really nothing. To revere you. First it was you, Dusknoir, sir, who directed us to the northern desert. Turns out that there is a time gear there. Your insight was entirely correct. Maybe the other places we searched, the Eastern Forest and Crystal Cave, could still be hiding their secrets. I have an idea. Bidoof. That crystal you picked up previously, may I borrow it briefly? Briefly? Mm-hmm. That's how you pronounce it. No, you're not allowed to touch this crystal. Of course, but rest assured we won't take it away or do anything of the sort. I just want you to touch. That sounded like a euphemism for something. Please touch Bidoof's crystal. Should touch the crystal. If a secret remains hidden in Crystal Cave, it may trigger the dimensional scream. Oh yeah, nobody else in the guild knows about this magic power yet. So, like, sometimes when Rent touches something, they have a vision of the past or the future. Yeah, really, it's pretty sweet. I'm great. I desperately wish to borrow the crystal because of Rent's ability. Yeah. Don't worry, this scene will be over soon. Yeah, just like I have weird magical powers. They're great. Let me touch this crystal. I promise I'm not gonna steal it and run off into the night. I can't refuse a reason like that. What will it reveal? Don't know if I'll see anything, but I need to concentrate. You've never needed to concentrate before. Dizziness is starting. No, you can't take it ever. Great vision. Grovyle was trying to steal a time gear. There's also another Pokemon. Was it Azelf? I mean, look at it. Yes, that was Azelf. Anyways, the crystal did trigger a vision. Described vision revealed by dimensional scream. Yeah. It's mighty hard for me to grasp. So that Pokemon you couldn't recognize, you think it might be Azelf? Did you see the past, or was that the future? Visions in the past, visions in the future. It's never clear when the visions take place. So you're not sure if it's the past or the future, since it's impossible to tell. Ren's vision may well be of a past event. In that case, the time gear may have already been stolen from there. Yeah. It's a shame. Yes, it is true that may be a vision of the past, it could have been a vision of the future. If I recall correctly, did you say it was Yuxi? Yes, it was Yuxi. If Fogbound Lake was specifically name-dropped, you don't need a flashback. But the name Azelf? I've never heard it before. The name Azelf is new to me. I only heard it today from you, Dusknoir. And there's still a chance. Mesprit claimed that Azelf had alerted her about a stolen time gear. Then the dimensional scream would have been from the past, but that was not the case. Mesprit did not mention Azelf. Therefore, it's possible that the event happens in the future. One more point. Upon touching the crystal, Runt experienced the dimensional scream. The vision indicated the presence of a time gear, which means what we seek is in Crystal Cave. Maybe there's a passage there that leads to a time gear. Yep. We may already be too late. We may still have time. He is the Sherlock Holmes of his day. Except he believes in magic because he's a Pokemon and there's magic in the Pokemon world, but... Yep. Alright. Guildmaster, please issue a call to duty. Yeah, Dusknoir has the brain cell. And he is using it to good cause. The Guildmaster is asleep. You've got to be kidding. No, it looks like he's fully asleep with his eyes wide open, too. Ew. Guildmaster is so very charming. Chimecho, there is something deeply wrong with your version of charming. When do y'all suppose he took to snoozing? You think that maybe he's been asleep from the get-go? Everyone might notice that the Guildmaster is sleeping. I have to rouse him somehow. Chathat, hi. Yes, Guildmaster? To take it from the top? Oh, I love Guildmaster Wigglytuff. No, I think Chimecho was serious. The, like, swooning sigh afterwards. I think Chimecho was very serious, and that's the worst part. There has to be a secret there somewhere. Even though we already know Guildmaster and Chatot are a thing, don't kid. Chimecho doesn't stand a chance. Let's get down to business. Yeah, I will accompany you to Crystal Cave. Let's do our best. It might have been. It's hard to tell. Chatot still. Yeah, let's get going. Do you have something to say, Chatot? Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna save. And we will pick back up at Crystal Cave next time. Enjoy these good tones to send you off. Alright, well, thank you for hanging around if you have. And I'll see you next time.